All right, check this out. You guys are back on the Hater World, and I'm Blue Devil. What we have going on today is a video of Rowdy Racks over on the No Jumper podcast. Now, look, I'm not going to lie to you. I haven't watched this video or this podcast. It wasn't entertaining when I heard Rowdy Racks was going to go on No Jumper. You know, I could lie to you and tell you that I was hyped and I couldn't wait. But the reality is that when they told me he was going to go on No Jumper, I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, that's cool for the homie, but I'm not going to watch it. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, but I like to be entertained, you know. And I knew he was going to go up there on his grown man stuff, and I respect him for that. You know, I know he was going to go up there and do his businessman thing as he should. But I'm not going to lie. That sort of doesn't intrigue me because I already know what's going to happen, right? So I haven't watched it, but I am going to watch it in pieces probably later today or tomorrow. But meanwhile, there's a clip that is titled Rowdy Racks and Adam on Why a Mexican Rapper Has Never Become a Superstar. Now, I'm sure they're going to talk about Chicano rap, and I'm sure they're going to talk about how Chicano rappers never been nowhere, except for on a forklift, right? Or filling out a forklift application, right? So check this out. Before we press play on this video, we didn't go live last night because I was busy doing something, but we're going to go live tonight for sure, at 8 p.m. So make sure you guys go over to TheHaterWorld Uncensored. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you guys comment, you know, all of that. With that being said, let's go ahead and watch this video. Rowdy Racks over on No Jumper. But it's dope to see that the homies are starting to grow and they're starting to go on these big platforms that even though people don't like Adam, even though people don't like No Jumper, just being there, you have hundreds of thousands of eyes that you probably would have never had before, right? So that's fire. Now you just got to use it to your advantage and build yourself up. So with that being said, let's go ahead and watch this video and get you guys a Southsider's reaction. Let's go.
I mean, I'm sure I could, you know, but it's something you have to work on, you know what I'm saying? And I never worked on it because I don't like to make mistakes. But I have a bunch of flows that are in my head, you know what I'm saying? I don't write, so I got a gang of flows that I could just hit you with at any time.
So you never write? Like, even if you happen to have a bar pop into your head, you're not gonna write it down? It's just, you just hope it comes up comes back into your brain in the studio?
I have it. Like
it's just there?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not going anywhere?
No. No. And then, like, I could get parts of this flow and parts of, oh, I put this bar in with this flow and then get the second verse of this flow and put it in. That shit all happens in my head, bro.
Yeah, because one thing I was thinking about when I was hearing you talk about how you didn't want to be confined to just being like a Chicano rapper or whatever is how realistically, if you look at all the popular rappers throughout like the last 40, 50 years, whatever, it's been like very few Mexican rappers who have really ascended to the like national superstar level. And some might even say that like pretty much nobody's really got to that point, right?
Homie.
Hey, it's fire that Adam 22 is acknowledging Chicano rap. Now, I know you're going to have a bunch of goofies that, oh, I started it. No, I started it. No, I paved the way. No, I took this shit around the world of 100 times. No, I made millions of dollars. We going to have that. We know that. And that's cool. Let everybody feel how they feel. But listen, it's fire that Adam 22 is acknowledging Chicano rap. But look, he's acknowledging it. Let's see if anybody can actually grab this momentum and run with it. Because Chicano rap has momentum right now. Chicano rap has a lot of momentum right now. It was dead, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Chicano rap was dead from like 2012 to like 2021. Chicano rap was dead. You know, and those that know what I'm talking about, know what I'm talking about. Thanks, YB. YB
offensive
revived
it.
it.
There's a lot of truth to it, which is kind of crazy.
People that would
hold on. Let me make that clear. YB revived it. Let's rewind this.
And some might even say that like pretty much nobody's
None.
really got to that point,
None,
right?
homie.
I don't want to be offensive or anything, but
there's
there's a lot of truth to it, which is kind of
There's
crazy.
people that would take that offensively. I
Right.
don't, because I agree, homie. You know what I mean? If you're looking at the thing is, there's Mexicans that have gotten up there, but they're in that category, homie. You know what I mean? And all the other races pretty much don't even, they're oblivious to that whole movement, that whole fucking, it's a big movement, homie. I don't knock it. You know what I'm saying? I do not knock it. I'm not trying to talk shit or downplay it by no means, homie. I'll give it as much credit as it got coming, which is a lot, dog. But at the same time, there's a whole group of people, you know what I mean? There's this whole creed of people that are totally oblivious to it. Now, how?
What he means is this. He said a lot of people have made it, right? You got Capone, Little Rob. You know, you got camps such as Mr. D, Southland, High Power Records, Low Profile. Who else? Lil Blackie. Artists like that have made a lot of money in Chicano rap, right? We're talking about a lot of money. But they've never left. I don't even want to say box, but they've never went on to do other things, right? They've only collaborated with other Chicano artists. They've only collaborated with California artists. And I know some are going to say, well, they've had songs with Nate Dogg and songs with these artists. Yeah, but these are all local artists, right? They've never collaborated with you know what they have? Mr. Capone has songs with Kevin Gates. Who else? I mean, there's a lot of artists out there. Mr. D has songs with the dudes from Ruthless Records, you know, Cole 187. You know, they have, but it has never been to where it's like they're in the middle of mainstream with like the NBA Young Boys, the Kodak Blacks, you know, so forth and so forth. And these guys, right, even though, you know, Chicano rappers like Capone, Night Owl, Low Pro, Mr. D, Lil Blackie, even though they are stamps in Chicano rap, nobody from mainstream rap has ever came looking for them and said, hey, you know what? I want to get you guys on the record because you guys are popping. Nobody really cares. The only ones that were in that the ones that were mingling with mainstream rap, believe it or not, was SB. I don't want to say that fool's name. Chito Ranas, you know, Peso, Money Sign Suede. These were the only ones that were actually crossing over to be with mainstream rap, you know. But I don't consider them Chicano rap. They're not Chicano rap. Chicano rap, bro, is the movement from like when Chicano rap started in what, late 80s and early 90s maybe, all the way up to like 2009, 10. That's Chicano rap. Anything after that's not Chicano rap, bro. Sorry to say. You know, right now you got everybody trying to make a comeback, you know, because they see the traction, and that's cool. That's fire. It's just hopefully they could do it right, because if not, they gonna set us back another 100 years. You know, but they gotta do it right and do it different now. You know, even though Chicano rap is for the culture, is for us, is for the people, you know, I could give a fuck about Chicano rap. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, but some people take pride in that, and they don't wanna go do mainstream rap. They don't wanna go outside the box. They don't wanna go do a verse with Kodak Black. They wanna do a song with Little Rob. Hey, you know, to each their own. You know, so it all depends. But at least the homie Rowdy Racks is not sitting up here bashing it, saying, you know what? Fuck Chicano rap. I don't want to be a part of it. Don't include me. I don't want to be stuck in the box. At least he's not saying that, and at least he's giving props to the ones that paid the wave. So shout out to Rowdy Racks.
Shit really that good if all these people are oblivious to it. You know what I mean? It's only good to your people that's out. You know what I'm saying?
And it's especially crazy when you consider, babe, you go to a rap concert in LA, whether it's a white artist, a black artist, whatever. I mean, the audience is going to be like 50% Hispanic plus. Like, they're kind of like the main consumers of music. So it's kind
I
of
know.
surprising that, I mean, there's definitely exceptions and shit. There's Mexican rappers who have popped off and got a shitload of recognition regionally, but then meanwhile, like on a national level, it hasn't really
Even with the
necessarily happened.
Mexicans, okay, like they have two separate sides, you know what I mean? Because everybody has a bunch of personalities in their head, dog. You know what I mean? They'll be like, okay, they listen to the regular mainstream, you know what I mean, rap, and then they got their Chicano rap that they, you know what I mean? They have two totally separate things, dog. You know what I mean?
Genres, full genres, two different genres. Now look, I listen to some Chicano rap. Like I said, I really don't care for it, but there are certain records that I like. Believe it or not, like I said, I'll give you my top five. My top five would be Night Owl, and in no order, right? I like Shady Boy, I like Conejo, I like Little One, and Toker. That would be five. And I know it's changed a little bit, but from the top of my head, those are the top five Chicano rappers. But I'll listen to them here and there, and I'll still discover music from them that I'll be like, damn, I never heard this one, you know. And then I go listen to my regular rap, which is, that's what I'm talking about. And that's what he talking about. It's fucked up that you gotta say, like, I listen to some Chicano rap and I listen to black rap or mainstream rap or hip hop. You know, it's crazy that you gotta put that boundary. But the facts are that the Chicano rappers have not jumped over into mainstream rap to where they're pushed off to the side by themselves. And look, even though they're pushed off to the side or they got their own genre, right? They should be able to blow that genre up, but nobody really has. They have to a point to where they make money for themselves. Like I said, certain artists are paid, but it hasn't been to the point where they're able to really do big stages. But you know what they have though? It's just wild. Like King Lil G, Drummer Boy, they have done big stages, you know, and they I don't think they're Chicano rap now, but they once were, you know. But it's wild though. It's hard to. You could say that maybe we're not allowed in hip hop and they don't want us in hip hop. Maybe you could say that, you know, because a lot of homies have the accolades, they have the money, they have the lyrics, they have the catalogs, they have the features, they have the you know, so much time doing. I've been doing music for 10 years, 15 years, whatever, right? They have all of that. So maybe it's hip hop that don't want us in their house. Maybe you could look at it that way.
I'm not trying to be stuck in that side. You know what I'm saying? I could really make music, dog. I could rap on totally. I could sing. You guys don't know that yet. The world don't know that yet. I could do. When it comes to music, homie, I could do it. Anything, I could do it. I'm very musically inclined, homie. I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what makes it different for me. You're not gonna catch me all rapping about my hood, like just banging my hood, banging my homies. You know what I mean? Like, nah, dog. I'm making music, dog.
Because that shit only gonna you so far.
It's only gonna stay in that side. You know what I'm saying? That shit's. I don't believe my music should only be in that competition. You know?
Right.
Okay, so I get what he's saying. You know, I guess he's saying that he's better than Chicano rap. He's saying, I'm better than Chicano rap. I can sing, I can do all this. And if I consider myself Chicano rapper, then the rest of the world won't be exposed to my music. I have to get into that mainstream rap somehow. Okay, I understand. I get it. But again, we gonna find out. We gonna find out with Lefty Gunplay, with Rowdy Racks, if it's hip hop that don't want us in their home. Because if these guys don't get allowed, or something happens to where they flop, or nobody really cares about them, or they drop some bangers, or they get booed, or whatever, then maybe the fact is that Chicano rap has some fire artists, but hip hop don't want us. So no matter what, they're going to block us. Because if he's as good as he says he is, then there should be no reason for him not to get a big, you know, get signed by a big company or be able to blow independently, right? But if he don't, then something's wrong. Either he's garbage or they just don't allow Chicanos in hip hop.
Shit should be, gonna be in the Olympics, dog, with the rest of the.
So I was thinking about it like a lot of people say that if it wasn't for, like when Eminem came out, if it wasn't for the fact that he got with Dr. Dre and then 50 Cent, that he would have not ever really been able to be taken seriously as a white rapper, because every white rapper before Eminem basically was viewed as like a joke or whatever. And then Eminem comes into the game, shitload of talent, but also co-signed by like two of the most important black rappers. Do you feel like for a Mexican rapper to really truly pop off that they might have to sign to a black label at a certain point?
Before he answers, ain't nothing wrong signing to a black label. Ain't nothing wrong signing to a white label. Most of these black labels are, look, hierarchy, all right? Black people do not own Interscope. They might have a stake or percentage in it. I don't mean black people like trying to be racist and shit. I just mean like, bro, white people own that shit. Go look at all these companies. All these white people own it. Now, of course, you got the big daddy, and then you got all the little companies underneath that might be black owned and so forth and so forth. You know, so in all true reality, regardless if you sign to a black label, you're signing to the white man, you know, at the end of the day. Unless somehow you full independent, like Cash Money or No Limit or these companies that probably don't even exist no more, that at one point were fully independent. You know, they maybe just had a distribution deal, but you don't need to sign to nobody nowadays. Just blow your shit up and sell your own shit. That's how easy it is. All you got to do is build your hype, build your crowd, build your fans, and you can sell them anything.
It's okay, not signed to a black label, but you have to have. Okay, let's keep it real, dog. Rap, hip hop, and rap. It's a black thing. You know what I mean? It's like they started this shit, dog. You know what I mean? The Chicano rap and all that shit that you guys started. They started that. I'm not gonna say you guys because that's my people. You know, we started that. And now that's its own thing. But if you want to make it to MTV, BET, the real music competition, the real, you know, you feel me? Yeah, you're definitely going to have to be co-signed by some blacks. You know what I mean?
All right, this is what he's saying. I'm going to end it here because this video is very long. This is what he's saying. He's saying, look, music was created by blacks. I think a lot of people would dispute that. I think a lot of people would sit there and say, no, it wasn't. It was created by Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, Colombians, whites. I'm not going to get into it. You guys go ahead and let me know who invented rap, right? But what he's saying is black rap is at the top, right? Chicano rap is its own culture that's trying to get in. Once you've made it into that, it's like making it to the Olympics. You're a team and you're trying to get up there because that's the big stage. Okay, I get it. Again, I get it. And the reason he's saying that is because Chicano rap has never done nothing for its own people, all right? Except beef, drama, fight, rob, steal, kill, shoot, whatever, bro, all of it, right? It's never done no award show. It's never had a TV show. It's never had a podcast. It's never had a voice. It's really never had nothing. It's just been a bunch of homies finding ways to hustle, finding ways to get money, finding ways to get bread, finding ways to make good music. That's all. There's never been nobody in Chicano rap that says, you know what, we have our own genre. Somehow we got to have an award show. We got to start doing this. We got to start acknowledging ourselves. We got to have a Chicano Rap Hall of Fame. We got to have podcasts that instead of these homies going to these big other platforms that belong to, you know, white dudes or black dudes, I want them to come to our shit. So that way we could help them blow within our community. But we also need sponsors. We also need people to support. We also need people to buy. But that's where it falls. That's where it fails. Because 90% of the Mexicans that support regular rap don't support Chicano rap. They'll go buy a Tupac album, but they ain't going to buy a Rowdy Racks album. They're going to be like, man, fuck Rowdy Racks. He's lame. That's what they're going to say. They're going to go support No Jumper, but they ain't going to come support Blue Devil. Oh, fuck Blue Devil. He ain't from the hood. Or whatever. They're going to make some bitch-ass lie, right? Oh, but they'll go support the white guy. You know, they ain't going to go to the concert to support Lefty because they're going to be like, oh, that fool's on drugs. But they're going to go support Tupac's hologram. You feel what I'm saying? That's the problem. The problem is that our people don't really support us because we look like them. And because we look like them, they feel that, oh, that could have been me, so that fool ain't shit. Or what makes him special? You know, he ain't nobody. We from the same block. It's a bunch of bullshit. but they'll go support unknown people, and that's the problem. Until Chicano rap starts building its own platforms, its own money, its own sponsors, then that's when we're going to start. And I don't say me, I don't want to say we're, but I mean we're because I'm brown. That's when Chicano rap's gonna go to the next level. Meanwhile, Chicano rap's always gonna be a hustle for a Mexican. That's it. It's just a hustle, bro. It's just Chicano rap. It's just a hustle. It's just a way to get money. Let me figure out how to fucking make some music, sell some albums, get a little bit of hype. It's short lived, you know. It's short lived, you know. But again, it comes down to the fans and the people supporting. That's why I said like I get a lot of hate, and I bring entertainment to a lot of people, bro. I watch my analytics, bro. I hit over 1 million views a month just on this page, and 40% of the people that watch me, like 40, 30 are subscribed. 60% are not subscribed, but they come back every video and they won't support. And it's all, I can see right there who it is. It's all Mexican people, homie. It's sad, but it is what it is. You know, and I get a lot of black support. So salute to all of the blacks that support. They show love. Salute to all the black podcasts. You know, they show love. But that's how it is, bro. People that look like you hate on you because they not you. You know, with that being said, we're going to kill this video. We're laying color today. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We go live tonight, 8 p.m. Make sure you guys pull up. TheHaterWorld Uncensored. Shout out to Rowdy Racks doing big things. Hopefully the homie can make it big. And with that being said, we out.